My dear, my love, you are here for a reason. This is no coincidence. The universe has led you back to me, to this very moment, and I need you to listen with all your heart. When I shuffled the cards today for Gemini, my dear Gemini, something profound happened. As I laid out the deck, a chill, a shiver ran right through me, starting from my fingertips and settling deep in my bones. I felt a palpable energy, a frequency that resonated with a very specific, very deep kind of yearning, a quiet desperation that only a Gemini would understand. My hands, which have held these cards for over 20 years, paused, almost trembling with the weight of the insight that was about to be revealed for you, sweet Gemini. My breath caught in my throat. I tell you, my sweet Gemini, the air in this room became thick with anticipation. It felt as if the cards themselves were vibrating, eager to speak directly to your soul, to tell you, Gemini, something vital about that door that has been closed for far too long. This reading, for you, Gemini, is not just a glimpse, it is a profound unlocking. Today, my dear Gemini, I am going to unravel for you the deep exhaustion that has settled in your spirit, the years of silent struggle. We will delve into the very core of a door that has been shut for what feels like an eternity. For 7 long years, my dear Gemini, I will show you how this door, my sweet Gemini, is now poised to swing open, revealing a path to triumph. We will speak of the strength you possess, even when you feel weakest, and the immense power that lies within your resilient heart, my precious Gemini. You, Gemini, have been carrying so much, an invisible burden that has weighed on your back, my love, settling into your shoulders and across your neck. It's an ache that goes beyond mere physical strain. It's the physical manifestation of all the emotional weight you, my dear Gemini, have been shouldering. You feel it in your muscles, a constant tension, a reminder of the battles you've fought and the burdens you've borne, sweet Gemini, often in silence. This isn't just fatigue, Gemini. It's a deep, weary exhaustion that penetrates every cell of your being, leaving you feeling heavy and listless. And then, my dear Gemini, there's the mental exhaustion, isn't there? The nights spent staring at the ceiling, your mind racing, replaying conversations, dissecting decisions, planning for outcomes that never quite arrive. Those thoughts, like a relentless merry-go-round, spinning faster and faster, denying you the peace you so desperately crave. You, Gemini, yearn for quiet, for stillness, but your mind, my love, rarely grants it. It's a constant hum, a relentless chatter, leaving you feeling drained and disconnected from yourself, my precious Gemini. You, my dear Gemini, have also known deep isolation, the feeling of carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders all by yourself, without anyone truly seeing the struggle, truly understanding the depth of your fight. You put on a brave face, Gemini, day after day, week after week, but inside, my love, there's a quiet loneliness that whispers to you in the quiet hours. It's a profound sense of solitude, Gemini, even when surrounded by others, because the true extent of your journey remains unseen, unrecognized. Oh, my sweet Gemini, the tears you've swallowed, the ones that have threatened to spill but you've held back, determined to appear strong, resilient. The mask you wear, my love, is a masterpiece of stoicism, but behind it, your eyes, my dear Gemini, hold a universe of unshed sorrow. You've mastered the art of smiling through the pain, of reassuring others even when your own heart is breaking. This mask, Gemini, has been your protector, but it has also kept others from truly seeing the vulnerability that seeks solace and understanding. It's a heavy burden, my dear Gemini, to always be the strong one, always the one holding it all together. Then, my dear Gemini, it happened. As I continued to shuffle, as I felt the energy swirling, one card, my darling Gemini, insisted on revealing itself. It flipped with a conviction that made me almost fall off my chair. I watched, my eyes wide, as it landed face up on the velvet cloth. It was the Tower, my sweet Gemini, but not reversed, my love, not in its usual form of abrupt destruction. This was the Tower, upright, resonating with a transformation, a shattering, yes, but a necessary one, my dear Gemini, a breaking open, leading to a new foundation. The Tower, my love, in its essence speaks of sudden, monumental change, of structures that crumble not as an act of malice, but as a necessary purification. It signifies the shattering of old patterns, my dear Gemini, of beliefs that no longer serve you, of situations that have become restrictive, even suffocating. In the ancient tradition of tarot, the Tower is often feared, seen as a sign of upheaval. But, my sweet Gemini, it is more than that. It is the universe clearing the path, my love, a divine intervention designed to free you from what is no longer meant for you. It is the lightning strike that illuminates the truth, my dear Gemini, exposing the hidden weaknesses in foundations that needed to be rebuilt, stronger and truer. It represents a profound shift, my precious Gemini, an awakening, often triggered by an external event that forces introspection and a complete re-evaluation of your world. It is the demolition before the magnificent reconstruction, my love, making space for something far grander and more aligned with your authentic self, my dear Gemini. For you, Gemini, this card, the Tower, speaks directly to that prolonged period of stagnation, that door that has been closed for 7 long years. The pain you've felt, the exhaustion, the isolation, all of it, my love, has been the pressure building within that old structure. The Tower demands that you, Gemini, finally acknowledge the cracks, the parts of your life that have been held together by sheer force of will, by hope that things would somehow get better on their own. This card is telling me that the emotional and spiritual process you are about to embark upon, my dear Gemini, will be nothing short of revolutionary. It will be an internal earthquake, my love, that shifts paradigms, challenges your deeply ingrained assumptions, and ultimately liberates your spirit, my precious Gemini. You are about to experience a profound realization, a moment of clarity that will redefine your path forward, your perception of what is possible, what is deserved, what is true for you, Gemini, is about to undergo a complete and irreversible transformation. This isn't a gentle nudge, my love. It is a forceful, yet incredibly liberating push towards your authentic self, my dear Gemini, toward the life you were always meant to live. Now, my dear Gemini, let me give you some specific scenarios, because the cards don't lie. Have you, my sweet Gemini, found yourself feeling a sudden, inexplicable urge to clear out old belongings, to declutter your home, your emotional space, even your digital footprint? This is the universe whispering, preparing you for the great clearing. Does this resonate with you, Gemini? Or perhaps, my love, you've recently had a conversation, seemingly innocuous, that suddenly sparked a deep, unsettling emotional response, revealing a truth about a relationship or a circumstance that you had long suppressed. It felt as if a veil was lifted, an illusion shattered. Does this resonate with you, Gemini? My dear Gemini, have you been experiencing vivid dreams lately? Dreams that are intense, symbolic, and leave you with a lingering feeling of having processed something significant, even if you can't quite grasp its meaning upon waking? Your subconscious is working overtime, my love. Does this resonate with you, Gemini? And what about moments, my sweet Gemini, where you suddenly feel an overwhelming sense of dissatisfaction with your current situation, a deep yearning for something more, something profoundly different, even though you can't yet articulate what that something is? It's the stirring of your soul. Does this resonate with you, Gemini? Finally, my love, have you had persistent feelings of déjà vu or synchronicities where you keep seeing certain numbers, hearing certain phrases, or encountering specific symbols that seem to be pointing you, my dear Gemini, towards a particular direction or decision? This is the universe conspiring in your favor. Does this resonate with you, Gemini? If everything I've said so far, my dear Gemini, has touched your heart, if it has resonated deep within your soul, leave a like for me, my love, and subscribe to this channel. I need to know that you are hearing me, my sweet Gemini, that these words are reaching you, so I can continue to guide you on your path. My love, I know you've tried so many things to heal this pain, to open this door that has been shut for so long. You've confided in friends, haven't you, my sweet Gemini? Poured out your heart, hoping for understanding, for a magic solution, only to find their advice falling flat, their well-meaning words failing to grasp the true depth of your struggle. They might have listened, my dear Gemini, but they couldn't truly see the labyrinth of emotions you navigate, the invisible battles you fight daily. It's hard to share knowing that even those who love you most, my love, can't fully comprehend the weight you carry. You've probably sought out countless videos, my sweet Gemini, searching for answers, for quick fixes, for motivational speeches that promise to turn everything around in an instant. You've absorbed their wisdom, my dear Gemini, perhaps felt a temporary uplift, but the core of the problem, the root of the pain, persisted. These solutions, my love, are like placing a beautiful band-aid on a deep, gaping wound. They offer surface-level comfort, but they don't reach the fundamental issue, the very thing that needs to be addressed for true healing to begin, for you, my precious Gemini. And then there have been the countless silent cries, haven't there, my dear Gemini? The tears shed in the shower, where the sound of the water masks your sobs, offering a fleeting moment of release, a private space for your grief and frustration. These aren't just tears, my love. They are the outpouring of years of pent-up emotion, unacknowledged pain, and the quiet desperation for a change that seems elusive. It's a lonely ritual, my sweet Gemini, one performed in secret, a testament to your quiet strength, but also to the profound isolation you've experienced. You've learned, my love, that superficial advice, no matter how well-intentioned, simply won't suffice anymore. Your soul, my dear Gemini, craves something deeper, something that speaks directly to the core of your being. My love, my beautiful Gemini, the path to truly opening that door, the one that has been closed for 7 years, isn't always found in grand gestures. Sometimes the most powerful healing begins with small, consistent steps, my dear Gemini, guided by ancient wisdom. For you, my sweet Gemini, a beautiful, gentle journey awaits, a path of profound self-discovery. It's called the Abuela's 21 Decrees Journal. It's a personal journey, my love, unfolding over just 21 days. It's not about quick fixes, it's about gentle daily rituals that slowly, lovingly unlock the immense power within you, Gemini. The path to this gentle refuge, my dear Gemini, is waiting for you. Just look in the first pinned comment below. It's there, my love, waiting. Oh, my sweet Gemini, take a deep breath with me, my love, just for a moment. This journey, everything you've endured, it's not your fault, my precious Gemini. How many times have you been told to be strong, my love? To just keep pushing, to carry on, to put a brave face on for everyone around you. You, my dear Gemini, have been told that resilience is a virtue, and indeed it is. But sometimes, my love, the burden of being the strong one can be heavier than any other. You, my beautiful Gemini, have carried so much quietly, stoically, because that's what was expected of you. That's what you believed was necessary. But enduring, my love, year after year, the weight of unfulfilled dreams, of unspoken pain, it takes its toll. It wears you down, my sweet Gemini, not because you are weak, but because you are human, because you have a heart that feels deeply, a spirit that yearns for peace. There's no blame in acknowledging your weariness, my dear Gemini. No shame in admitting that you've held on for too long, that you've given so much of yourself that there's little left for you, my love. Now, my precious Gemini, it is time for a different kind of strength, the strength to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for not knowing better, for not doing more, for not being enough in the eyes of others or even in your own. You, my dear Gemini, have done the best you could with the tools and understanding you had at the time. Look at yourself, my sweet Gemini, with the same compassion, the same unconditional love you would offer to a cherished child. You deserve that tenderness, my love. You deserve to release the heavy chains of self-reproach. This act of self-forgiveness, my dear Gemini, is not about condoning past choices, but about unburdening your soul, liberating yourself from the shackles of regret, allowing yourself to finally breathe, to finally heal. It is a profound act of self-love, my beautiful Gemini, a sacred promise to yourself that from this moment forward, you will honor your own needs, your own heart, your own peace above all else. This moment of forgiveness, my sweet Gemini, is when the true transformation begins. My dear Gemini, let me tell you a story, one that comes to mind when I see the tower, when I feel the profound truth of what you, my love, are experiencing. It reminds me of an old oak tree, an ancient one with roots that reach deep, deep into the earth, anchoring it through centuries of storms and sun. I remember sitting beneath such a tree once, my sweet Gemini, in a small village nestled in the mountains, where the air was crisp and carried the scent of pine and damp earth after a summer rain. The sunlight, dappled through its thick, gnarled leaves, painted dancing patterns on the ground, a kaleidoscope of greens and golds. The rough bark felt cool under my hand, a living testament to time and endurance. This tree, my love, had witnessed generations, its branches stretching like arms towards the heavens, its roots a hidden universe beneath the soil. But one year, my dear Gemini, a deep sickness began to creep into that magnificent tree. It started subtly, a slight yellowing of a leaf here, a tiny patch of brittle bark there. It wasn't visible at first glance, my love. Not to the casual observer, but a keen eye, one that knew the tree's pulse, could feel the subtle shift in its vibrant energy. Like you, my sweet Gemini, this tree, this majestic being, valiantly tried to fight the sickness on its own. It continued to grow, to provide shade, to house the birds, to offer its bounty, all while a silent struggle raged within its very core. The pain, my dear Gemini, was invisible to the world, slowly eating away at its strength, its vitality. The internal structures, the very pathways that carried life-giving nutrients, were becoming blocked, poisoned. It was an insidious, slow decay, my love, just like the subtle erosion of hope and peace that you, Gemini, have endured over these 7 years. This tree, my sweet Gemini, embodied that closed door, the door that kept its true health, its vibrant life, trapped within, unable to flourish. And then, my love, came the storm, not just any storm, but a formidable tempest with whipping winds and torrential rain. It raged for days, my dear Gemini, testing the very limits of the stalwart oak. And in the midst of that furious assault, my sweet Gemini, a bolt of lightning, sharp and incandescent, struck the tree. It was a terrifying yet profoundly cleansing blow. The thunder that followed, my love, echoed through the valleys, shaking the very ground. For a moment, it seemed like the end, the ultimate destruction. But what happened, my dear Gemini, was not an end, but a revelation. The lightning, in its destructive power, ripped away the infected branches. It carved out the decayed wood. It shattered the parts of the tree that were silently killing it from the inside. It was a dramatic, painful tearing apart. Yes, my love, but it was also a radical purification. The old, diseased skin was shed. The stagnant energy was released, and in its place, my sweet Gemini, came a raw, exposed vulnerability, but also a pristine, unblemished core. The tree, my love, stood scarred, yes, but fundamentally cleansed, ready to heal anew, ready to grow stronger and healthier than before, my precious Gemini. This story, my love, is your story, Gemini. That slow, insidious sickness, that invisible pain, my dear Gemini, is the burden you've carried, the unaddressed hurt, the closed door that has limited your growth, your joy. The feeling of physical and mental exhaustion you've experienced, my sweet Gemini, is the strain of that internal struggle, the constant battle to maintain an outward appearance of strength while inwardly you were crumbling. That isolation, my love, of feeling misunderstood, unheard, is the tree silently suffering, unable to express its deepening ailment. The tears you've swallowed, my dear Gemini, the mask you've worn, they are the beautiful, yet ultimately unsustainable, attempts to keep the internal rot hidden from the world and even from yourself. And now, my sweet Gemini, the tower, the lightning strike, has arrived. It is the moment where the universe in its infinite wisdom says, enough. It is forcing the necessary, albeit dramatic, clearing. It is shattering the false structures, the limiting beliefs, the relationships or situations that have kept that door bolted shut for 7 long years. This is not about punishment, my love. It is about profound liberation, my precious Gemini, a cosmic intervention to set you free. The time of the universe, my dear Gemini, unfolds in ways we cannot always grasp with our linear human minds. What feels like a lifetime of struggle, 7 long years of a closed door, is but a blink in the vast expanse of cosmic timing. The universe doesn't operate on our anxious timelines, my love. It works with divine precision, allowing things to unfold when the conditions are absolutely perfect, when your soul, my sweet Gemini, is truly ready to receive the magnitude of the blessing that awaits. That door, my dear Gemini, has remained closed not to punish you, but to protect you, to allow things to ripen, to prepare you, my love, for the triumphant entry that is now at hand. My dear Gemini, for tonight, for this very moment, there is a simple ritual, a concrete tool you can use to start this profound healing process. It requires no elaborate tools, no special ingredients, just your presence, my love, and your beautiful heart. Before you close your eyes tonight, my sweet Gemini, find a quiet moment. Sit or lie down comfortably. Place your right hand gently over your heart, my love, feeling the gentle rhythm of your own heartbeat beneath your palm. Close your eyes, my dear Gemini, and take 3 deep, slow breaths. As you exhale, let go of any tension you might be holding in your shoulders, in your jaw, in your heart. Now, my sweet Gemini, with your hand still over your heart, whisper these words or think them deeply 3 times. I am safe. I am loved. I am ready to receive. I am safe. I am loved. I am ready to receive. I am safe. I am loved. I am ready to receive. Feel the warmth of your hand, my love. Feel your heartbeat. This small act, my dear Gemini, signals to your body, to your mind, and to your spirit that it is okay to soften, to let down your guard, to allow the universal energy of love and protection to flow into you. Placing your hand over your heart, my sweet Gemini, connects you directly to your soul's wisdom, to your inner sanctuary. Murmuring these words, my love, gently yet powerfully, affirms your worthiness, your readiness to embrace the new beginnings that the tower has brought forth for you, my precious Gemini. You will feel a subtle shift, a softening within your chest, a sense of peace settling over you, my dear Gemini. This isn't just a physical relaxation, my love. It is a spiritual embrace, a realignment with your highest self, a preparation for the door that is opening for you, my sweet Gemini. It is a promise to yourself, a sacred declaration that you are worthy of all the good that is about to flood into your life. This, my dear Gemini, this little ritual, this glimpse of truth I've shared with you today, it helps to bring some relief for tonight, doesn't it? It's a breath, a moment of solace. But I'm going to tell you the raw truth now, my love, because I'm not here to sugarcoat things or pat your head with pretty lies. A single video, my dear Gemini, no matter how beautiful, no matter how insightful, cannot pluck out the deep roots of your pain. You, my love, are not in need of just another motivational speech that fades with the morning light. What you need, my sweet Gemini, is a consistent daily path, a gentle hand to guide you every single day as you dismantle the old and build the new, as you walk through that open door. This is precisely why the Abuela's 21 Decrees Journal was created for you, my dear Gemini. It is not a course to study, my love, demanding hours of your precious time. No, my sweet Gemini. It is a journey divided into 3 profound phases, each lasting 7 days, designed to lead you, step by gentle step, to triumph. Phase 1, my dear Gemini, is all about cutting. For the first 7 days, from day 1 to day 7, we focus on identifying and lovingly severing the ties that bind you to the past, my love, to the old wounds, to the beliefs that have kept that door shut for so long. These are small, powerful rituals, my sweet Gemini, taking no more than 1 minute of your day. Phase 2, my love, from day 8 to day 14 for you, my dear Gemini, is dedicated to healing. Here, we nurture your soul, we soothe the raw edges, we embrace self-compassion, We allow the light to penetrate the deepest corners of your heart, preparing you, my precious Gemini, for true abundance. And finally, Phase 3, my sweet Gemini, from day 15 to day 21, is about opening. This is where you, my love, step boldly through that magnificent door, where you claim your triumph, where you manifest the life you were always meant to live. With clarity, with joy, with boundless confidence, my dear Gemini. These aren't long, arduous tasks, my love. They are tiny, potent rituals designed for your busy life, my sweet Gemini, taking barely a minute each day. And you won't be alone, my dear Gemini. I will be there with you, voice to voice, in audio, guiding you through each decree, each revelation, each tiny step forward. There are no excuses, my love, because your healing, your triumph, my sweet Gemini, awaits. And because I believe so deeply in this path, my dear Gemini, in its power to transform your life, I offer you a sacred promise. You have 7 full days, my love, a week to experience the Abuela's 21 Decrees Journal. If, for any reason, if it doesn't speak to your soul, my dear Gemini, if it doesn't resonate with the truth of your being, I will return every single penny, no questions asked, my sweet Gemini. Your trust, my love, is paramount. So, my dear Gemini, scroll down now. Right now, click on the very first pinned comment below. That's your beacon, my love, your portal to this new beginning. And as you do, my sweet Gemini, write it here in the comments, an affirmation, a decree to the universe, to yourself. I am ready for my path. My dear Gemini, the last card, the one that seals this reading, is the star, my love. It radiates with hope, with divine guidance, with renewed inspiration. It speaks of a future bathed in light, my sweet Gemini, a sense of peace blossoming within your soul. This long journey, my dear Gemini, the deep exhaustion, the silent suffering behind that closed door, it was all preparing you, my love, for this very moment, the moment of triumphant entry, of profound healing. Remember, my sweet Gemini, the tower cleared the way, and now the star illuminates your path, guiding you to a future filled with clarity, with renewed spirit, with the quiet joy you so deeply deserve. Drink some water now, my love. Nourish your beautiful body with something delightful, my sweet Gemini. Open your window wide. Let the fresh air fill your space and breathe deeply, my dear Gemini. Breathe in this new beginning. Come back to me tomorrow, my love. And don't forget to subscribe so we can continue this journey together, my sweet Gemini. For those